Spring is here and it's getting busier by the day. The new community center project continues to build momentum. Hopper Park becomes a canvas for young local artists. William Green Elementary School gets greener. Local seniors celebrate matters of the heart, and our youth discovers local government. These stories and more are coming your way as Lawndale Living begins right now. Hello and welcome to Lawndale Living, the show that features everything Lawndale. I'm your host, Permjeet Hara, filling in for the vacationing Anita Callett-Berry. The new community center construction project is continuing to make timely progress despite the recent rains. A long line of trucks brought the concrete to pour the second floor, and workers began placing the huge steel girders that will form the structure of the second and third floors. Local residents are excited to see the building going up and anxiously await the completion at the end of 2011. If you'd like to find out more about the community center, give us a call here at City Hall at 310-973-3200, or you can visit us on the web at www.lawndalecity.org. We will continue to follow this story, so please be sure to stay tuned in to Lawndale Community Television in the coming months. The Community Services Department always puts on great events for the young, old, or the young at heart. Recently, our local seniors celebrated Valentine's Day with food, fun, and flair. Our field correspondent, Renata Castro, files this report.
Who told that you have to be young to fall in love? Well, here in Lawndale Community Center, love is in the air, and it's for everyone. We are at the Seniors Valentine Lunch, and the key word is romance.
Are you having a good time?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm having a good time. Hit the nerves to get up and sing a song for the lady over here. It was her birthday today. And I told her, I said, well, I'm going to sing happy birthday to you in Spanish. Estas son las mañanitas que canta el rey David a las muchachas bonitas, te las cantamos a ti.
Even though my husband is not here, I remember him with love, and I feel happy because, I enjoy my family living together. It's a day of happiness.
I think it makes their life more fulfilling because they sing, they dance, they eat a healthy, nutritious meal. I think it makes the community a better place because we're all coming together to celebrate.
And Valentine's Day is a day for Make-A-Wish. So, what's your wish for this special day?
Oh, I wish them the best of luck in their lives. I want them to have fun.
A ring. Diamond ring.
You wish there for him?
Yes, but I only wishing.
Flowers. And of course love.
I wish you a happy Valentine's Day. This is Renata Castro for Lawndale Living.
If you'd like to find out more about the Valentine's Day luncheon or any of the great programs and events the city offers, you can call the Community Services Department at 310-973-3270, or you can visit them at the city's website at www.lawndalecity.org. Recently, students from Environmental Charter High School teamed up with a local nonprofit organization that works to improve urban neighborhoods. Working with the organization from lot to spot, students designed and created a beautiful mural at Hopper Park to help inspire residents by depicting the rich history of Lawndale. Our field correspondent, Renata Castro, was there to cover the event.
Located at Charles Hopper Park between 162nd and 163rd Streets in Lawndale, the mural is a gift for local residents. Young artists are able to discover and express their own special abilities while giving to the community.
I love to paint. I'm an artist. I love to do a bunch of stuff. But painting is fun because you get to mess with like so much colors and like there's just so much things you can do with paint.
I think it's an awesome opportunity to get the students out into the community and getting them to do real life work.
The members of the community center were there to engage the students and to celebrate the history of Lawndale.
I live right on the next street, so I drive this street every day 2 or 3 times probably. But when you see people using this park like they're using it, let me tell you, just to see that people like to use it, our neighborhood people too.
The event, organized by the non-profit organization From Lot to Spot, had other special moments for the citizens. A food truck was there to provide refreshments for everyone, and fitness instructors were there to help everyone burn off the calories.
The park here, I mean, it's got some amazing things that people can do. They've got the flat green grass area, so they can do a lot of push-ups and sit-ups. They can bring a jump rope and get some cardiovascular work in. The benches are really good because you can actually step up on the benches and step back down. You can, for people who aren't doing push-ups all the way to the ground yet, they can use the bench and the table there to do push-ups on. And these rocks right here are really great for stepping up on.
In these difficult times, of economic crisis, people aren't renewing their gym membership. And a lot of time in these communities like Lawndale, people don't have gym memberships. The park is their only opportunity for fitness.
I need it especially for Giselle, because she has to last not away,
By the end of the event, there were no doubts that a wonderful time was had by all. The mural, the food, and the fitness provided a very pleasurable day for the community.
If you would like to find out more about Environmental Charter High School, you can find them online at www.echsonline.org. And if you'd like to find out more about From Lot to Spot, you can find them online at www.fromlottospot.org. William Green Elementary School is another school that is working to make our world a better place through recycling. The William Green Treehouse Club, working together with the Consolidated Disposal Service, are teaching students the importance of recycling. Our Lawndale Living camera crew was there to find out more.
William Green goes green!
It's a group of parents that come together with the idea in mind that they want to be of service to the school community. We started out a year ago, a group of parents got together and thought, wow, what an important thing to teach our kids how to recycle.
The kids know that we as the parents are involved in the school, and we think that's very important that they see us working around and that they learn.
My kids start telling their neighbors and how they have to separate their newspapers and the cans.
We work with Consolidated Disposal.
We had one day where they brought out a truck. They brought out a brand new trash truck, and the kids, they had a little recycling relay race. The trash truck was right there. It was a really, really nice event. But Consolidated, they worked with us. It was very easy for them to work with us, and they were right on board with everything that this group wanted to do.
They donate boxes for the whole school, so we put boxes like around the classrooms, and we have paper and plastic, so they can learn to separate plastic and paper.
It's important to recycle because even I think parents understand now that sometimes people think that all alone on their own they don't make a difference, but in reality, if we all come together as a group, each one of us can make a difference, and even a bigger impact if we all work together.
If you'd like to find out more about the Treehouse Club and some of the other great things that they are working on, you can call William Green Elementary School at 310-370-3585. Our youth is not only learning more about recycling, they're also learning more about local government. Students from Lawndale High, Lusinger High, Hawthorne High, Environmental Charter High, and Lloyd High School came to City Hall to find out who makes the city of Lawndale work. Our field correspondent, Renata Castro, files this report.
Expectations. That is what you feel in the Youth in Government Day. 33 high school students are here at the City Hall to learn about the local city government.
I'm expecting for us to actually find out what they're going to do with the properties over there on Larch that they showed to us, for us to actually find out what's going to be done with it and maybe see whether or not our input has anything to do with their decision.
Color balloons in the doorway welcomed the students, and a big table full of food provided a very good beginning for the event. The first thing needing to be done was the introductions of the dignitaries and staff. And foremost among the visiting dignitaries was Congresswoman Maxine Waters, who was home from Washington, D.C. and ready to meet the future.
Young ladies and young men who are here today, you're going to learn about city government. I'm from the federal government, but we have a saying in Washington, D.C., all politics is local. And so, no matter what we do in Washington, D.C., it all comes down to what is happening in the cities and in the towns.
Well, Youth in Government Day, it's an annual program here in Lawndale. The purpose of it is to bring the students from the high schools and show them what is involved in local city government and give them an opportunity to think about possibly working in city government in the future, whether it be an elected official, a director, a city manager, or a frontline employee.
First of all, I'm very pleased and proud that Lawndale cared enough to put this event on, to get the high school students here and give them an opportunity to learn what happens in city government. Far too many of our citizens don't understand how government works, and so they don't know how to go to their government to ask for assistance. They don't attend the city council meetings, so they don't know how decisions are made. And when people are not involved in a democracy, democracy won't work for them. So this gets young people involved in their government and how it works and how they can be a part of it early on. And I'm just very pleased about this.
Now it's time to learn about the job positions. The students were separated and each one had their own mentor. Each mentor guides their youthful counterpart through their respective positions and responsibilities.
Feels good, and it's an inspiration for a future job, so it's kind of to get to know if you want to be involved in politics or in government, or if it makes a difference just working, for example, in management within the city or within a corporation. So it's kind of making me lean towards city or corporation, so it's a difference.
Well, I think it's really important to get younger people involved in local government and in government in general. Obviously, there's a lot of questions and animosity towards government right now because of certain things that are going on with other organizations, and educating people that not all organizations are like that, and what we actually do for the community is really important, and I hope that that's what the students can get out of that.
Christian Silas is already involved in his school politics. He is a student council chairman at Environmental Charter High School, and he already has experiences organizing many school events.
And why do you do that? Do you like it?
Yeah, I just love being involved, and I love making a difference for myself, feeling like I have a voice in what goes on around me. That's what I love.
His mentor for the day was City Council member Robert Pullen-Miles.
My thing is, not only do I like to be a mentor to the students, but I like to learn from them as well.
And after learning, it's time to put in practice. The students have a mock city council meeting. They will make their own choices.
The next line of business would be the items from the city clerk.
It's very interesting to see young people interested in local government. I can't say that I was, and as a kid, yes, I was involved in student government and stuff like that, but to ever think of being involved in a city government or state government or federal government, it never entered my mind until I was probably 30-some years old. And then I got interested, and of course I love it now.
But this Youth in Government Day gave our students the opportunity to engage their civic leaders and to really learn the process and to learn how it affects their life and how they can affect their city government as well.
Yeah, I felt that it was a good experience as I was able to see like a lot of the problems that our city has, like the parking and all the problems that I didn't know about beforehand thanks to this meeting and being able to be one of the council members. Yeah, I think it's changed the way that I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be like more focused on my community. I'm gonna want to help my community out more. Maybe like instead of driving, walk places, solve the parking thing, just simple things like that.
I had no idea what to expect today. When I filled out the form a while ago, I signed up for something else, but this was one of my choices, but it wasn't my first choice, so I wasn't expecting to do this specifically. But it was really interesting and I enjoyed it a lot.
The citizens should always have an input in what the city does. So, and especially the youth, because that's what makes up most of the city.
Today was really fun and I really enjoyed it.
I thought it went very well. This is probably my 7th as a commissioner and council, and each year they get better and better. The students get smarter and smarter.
This is Renata Castro reporting for Lawndale Living.
And now it's time to take a look at some of the great events and programs coming your way with the Lawndale Living Community Calendar. Well, that about wraps it up for this edition of Lawndale Living. If you'd like to find out more about any of the programs you've seen on the show today, give us a call at 310-973-3200, or you can go to the city's website at www.lawndalecity.org. And if you have an idea for an upcoming episode of Lawndale Living, or if you have any questions, you can give Lawndale Community Television a call at 310-973-3259, or you can visit us on the web at www.lawndalecity.org. I'm your host, Permjeet Hara. So long for now.